Hey everybody, what's going on? It's me, Chase. It's been a long time, but it's time for a happy hour, y'all. And y'all know who I got with me right here on the back door. Let me let her on up. Hey, that's Tori B.
Hello.
Hey, how are you? How have you been?
It's been busy, child.
Yeah, it's been busy. Life been lifing.
Life been life.
Ooh, life been lifing the life out of me, okay? But we're gonna put some life back into you today with happy hour and talk about a few things. Hey, everybody over there in the VIP lounge. Oh yeah, they coming in. All right.
All
Hey, to the
right.
people down to the thing over there on the Facebook. Hey, to the people over across the land, down to the thing on the X, and everybody right here down to the thing in the VIP lounge, live on YouTube with us. And then for you guys listening on No Chaser TV, the podcast with Chase Brown, we're going to have a big batch of updates this week. So be on the lookout for all of those remaining episodes that you're looking for from Atlanta and Married to Medicine. So be on the lookout for that. Hey, love, love, love. I'm missing the debate because the lounge is. Oh, sorry. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Auntie. Auntie, you got it. Okay, you got it. That's all you need to know. Just know I see you and know you got it. Hey, that cuz Zoel. All right. Sean in the house. Hey.
Hey
Yeah.
y'all.
Hey,
How y'all
ho.
been?
How's everybody been doing?
Yeah, it's been a while, but welcome back. I'm
Oh, wow.
excited
Yes.
to talk. There's plenty of tea to chat about.
Oh gosh, oh gosh. I'm sure I'm missing some things, so I'm sure you'll fill us in on all of the tea that I'm missing. In the meantime, do me a favor. Go ahead and like the video, comment on the video in the live lounge or on the lounge period in the comment section. Comment as well, and go ahead and subscribe or follow us wherever you're at. If you're listening on No Chaser TV, the podcast with Chase Brown, give us 5 stars and leave us a review. Oh, all right, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. So, oh, did that sound like Bree?
No, don't. No, she's way more nasal.
Okay.
She need a refund on that nose job. I could tell y'all that. You ain't supposed to sound
Yes.
like that.
I'm glad you said, hey, Alicia. Hey, oh. Okay, I want to tell you guys, thank you for calling us faves. We do greatly appreciate it. But there was a comment left in the comment section yesterday that I wanted to go ahead and address. And it was, where is this person? Where is that person? Okay, so people are on this show on panel or hosts for a different multitude of reasons, on different shows for a different multitude of reasons. So one person may like Potomac, but might not necessarily like Atlanta. So they opt not to come on. And that's totally fine. You guys know that I am capable of doing this show with anyone, and that's not to invalidate anyone. What I'm saying is we're still going to give you a quality show no matter who it is in front of behind the camera and in front of your face. You get what I'm saying? So everybody that I ask to come here is out of love because I love what they do. Loyalty because we're loyal to one another. We've been knowing each other for years at this point. Um, yeah, love and loyalty, pretty much. Um, and so they're loyal to me, I'm loyal to them, and we're loyal to you guys. You know what I mean? So there will not be any disrespect, will not be tolerated in the name of one person over the other. You can say you love this one person all day long. I don't care about that. I love that you love them. If I didn't love that you loved them and I didn't love them, they would not be here. All right. Because it's not our Chaser TV. At the end of the day, it's my Chaser TV. But it's ours. So you get what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say. But you know, at the end of the day, the buck has to stop somewhere and it stops with me. So what I'm saying to you, and I want everybody to listen up to me very clearly, okay? Don't create burner accounts to get across your agenda that you need to get across your agenda. What I'm telling you is don't come on here all the time and act like you're down and then create a burner account and be fake about it. Say what you have to say from your account, number one. And number two, my business hours, as far as this channel is concerned, when you see me on the screen, every now and then people DM me and we respond back, you know, very lightly. And I'm okay with that. But don't ever send me an email threatening me to do anything, okay? Because let me calm down. Let me calm down. Let me calm down. I'm gonna calm down. There will be no threats tolerated. This is going to run the way that this is supposed to run, whether anybody likes it or not. Okay? Does that make sense, Tori B? Tori B,
Crystal,
you got your followers, you got your
Chris,
supporters. Hold
it's
on,
crystal clear, but
hold on.
why are we
You have
doing it?
wait, but don't say nothing.
I know.
You have your supporters. I would not dare. I'm not jealous. I would hope somebody like you. It's been a damn year. Don't nobody like Tori B. Good Lord. I would hope somebody like your ass. So I'm doing this wrong, right?
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? So that is never an issue for me. But I wouldn't let one person big me up to down you. You get what I'm saying? Even if I wouldn't, I just don't tolerate that kind of stuff. And so I wanted to be very crystal clear. This is a space where everyone has an opinion. I never agree with Tori B, and she's been here for over a year. Tori B, I think, is always wrong, but that's okay.
All right. Today I could tell you who I was right about and you was wrong about.
Okay, anyway, we just have
Because you already know. Mm. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, threats. Yes, and I'm not even. I could be that bitch and post the threats, but after this, I don't want any further. I don't want anything. You get what I'm saying? So I'm sure they may be watching from another burner account, steaming in their grits all the way up north. Catch that dirt. However, after this,
It's done.
we're done. It's nothing.
We ain't
It's
got time
done.
for negativity.
But guess what though? It's done not because I choose so. It's because you said so, right? So because you said so, the only thing I'm doing right now is agreeing.
Sammy said they tore him up to HR.
Oh, David. Oh Lord. Love, love, love. I'm gonna need you to hop into legal and read. Okay, read some of the stuff going on. We got people in the room actually, so we actually talk
Yes.
about it.
Thank
We
you,
have
Antonio.
hey Antonio. We have people in the room. No, 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 no Vaseline. You want Vaseline and sneakers. No Vaseline, no sneakers. But we have a lot of people in the room unexpectedly because when I started, there wasn't nobody here, so I didn't think. I'm just up here ranting. They're like, well, what is he at, girl? What is he? I just spilled you some, but it was, some YouTube tea girl. The girls is they just
Positive vibe. We're growing. We're excited.
because it's gonna become a day, and I speak it into existence where I won't know who everybody is. So of course I take everything serious, but when I bust you, get out my face with that shit, okay? And you done got busted. Hold on, okay? All right. I don't know who you're used to dealing with,
Just
but
keep it
we're
cute.
not gonna deal with it.
Keep it cute. I
Yeah.
think
And have your
that is
opinion. I'm okay with you having your opinion. I love that. That's why we're here. We got a super chat. Could you hey Amanda K? Oh Lord. What Amanda K say?
we ride at dawn.
Thank you so much. Amanda K rides. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do something today. I'm gonna do something today because I want to let y'all know that I appreciate you guys, all of you. Amanda K is always on social media with us. Sean is always on social media with us. I appreciate you guys. Not just like they're past the YouTube. This week so I did the quarter one numbers, you guys, right? Because I want to do a press kit and a bunch of stuff for
Oh, Chase, not you kicking yourself off. That's what he get. When he kicked me off, that's what he get. See, I ain't even gotta do nothing. He done kicked his own self off his own platform. Ain't that hilarious? Anyway, he should be back any minute. Super excited to chat with you. I got plenty of opinions, child. Atlanta, Beverly Hills with they trifling asses. Um, I firmly stand with Garcelle and her decision. We really, really appreciate y'all being here and supporting us. We are growing. And like Chase said, there will come a time, right? But we still remember our day ones. Y'all been here since A1, day one. So again, if you are new here, we love and support you. And thanks for joining us.
girl. Let me shut the hell up. They won. Whoever what, girl, you won. Okay, let me. You showed me. Okay, you talking shit. Never be a day. He said, "Okay, never be a day. How about today? Let's go ahead and get you up."
I
Maybe
said,
they had
I
me
ain't
up.
gonna lie. You ain't gonna watch it back later. I said that's his karma for putting me
Karma.
off the stage.
Kick you out and say, "When I kick you up."
You ain't gotta watch it back. I'll tell you to your face.
Thank you. And I believe that you said that with a little extra on it. So I'm gonna watch it back anyway. Chase, you need to.
Shut your
Yeah,
motherfucker.
yeah, I need to leave me alone. Oh, this is the Tory show. What y'all
Who
was
said
talking about?
that?
Yeah, we have not spilled no tea. We got to move on. All these people in the room, we losing people. Oh
Cause
no,
you
we
just
gaining people. We gaining people. Y'all messy as fuck. We gaining people. We ain't talking about shit. That's because y'all messy as fuck.
y'all missed us. I missed y'all. It
I
felt
missed the
weird
people
last
too.
night.
I did. I
Yeah.
missed the people too. I can't even front on the people. Okay, there we go. All right. What I was trying to do, I missed the people. It's nothing like the people. That's why we come on down to the thing and have our VIP lounges with the girls and hello?
And Kiki. Shit.
Yeah,
I
do our
love the
big
Kiki
one.
show.
Yo, you love a Kiki?
I love the Kiki.
Yeah, yeah, you do. She do, y'all.
And
She ain't lying.
I even come and watch everybody else show.
Yeah, that's true. I appreciate that. Go ahead and read that super chat from your cousin.
Super chat from Zoel. Back at it again with my weekly monetary support. The Tuslers ride
Thank
with no
you.
TV. Oh, we still didn't. Did you come up with a
We
name?
did
We might as
not.
well say
We
Tuslers.
didn't.
We might as well.
Okay, we're gonna do it today. So whoever's on today, we're gonna let you vote. We're not gonna give it to nobody else. Whoever's with us today, I believe it was the Chasers.
The Chasers, the
The Chasers is
Tuslers.
one. So somebody in the group chat type what I'm saying. The Chasers, the no it's the Chasers, the No Chasers, the Tusslers. I can't remember. So those are three. Sorry, if I can't remember, that mean they weren't good.
What was the other
Um,
names? Because that was a couple weeks ago.
but by the end of the show, we want to have a name. We want to have a name. The Sippers, the Tusslers, the His. Hey, SD Mac, Tori, and crew. Oh, what did it say? What the rest of it say?
Oh, hey Chase, Tori, and crew. On my way home, listening on the Long Island River. Marga is watching. I got some. Don't. I'm not.
Oh, why would they be watching us? SD Mac, what you know? I don't know why they would be watching us.
But I know that is MAGA country. Long Island, New York is MAGA country. That's the truth.
Oh, oh, they watching you. They ain't watching. They watching you.
Just so y'all know, the New Yorkers know only New York City, which are the 5 boroughs, New York. Well, actually, 4 boroughs are not MAGA country. Staten Island is definitely MAGA. Okay, so 4 boroughs: Manhattan, Brooklyn, New York, Manhattan, Brooklyn, the Bronx, and Queens. That's who makes up most of the Democratic votes.
Okay, I don't think I'm doing this right. Give me 1 second. It's been a while since I've had no help, no assistance. Uh-uh. Okay, whatever. We'll just do it like this. So the Beverly Hills reunion concluded last night. Beverly Hills has been Tesla's okay. Beverly Hills has been like super boring, and yeah. So last night was Garcelle's last stand, where she walked out on the group after the before the toast and after, excuse me, after the toast and before the group photo, and she was cussing everybody out. So let's talk quickly about the reunion before we move on to other pressing matters. Um, let's just start at the beginning. Dorit was wearing Sutton ass out. What you think about that?
Child, and she sat there and took them lickings. You really let that lady play in your face after she treated you like crap? Stand on calling that lady Pori. She made me mad. I got so mad. I tweeted that. I was like, son, you just sat there and let her eat you up like that. I couldn't. That made me so mad.
Okay, I think I found the right shot. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I don't know why they let Dorit Big Dog them the whole reunion like this, but she dog walked them 3 parts in a row with her eyes closed, and it's not anything that you can't come back from. I'd rather than live in the main road. You'd rather live in a pre foreclosure than a main road. You'd rather spend however much money they spent to save their house than to go ahead and get out of that one and put it towards their own individual interests. What do they save in a house that she clearly cannot afford, and he is clearly not going to be there with them to like? What's the point? Unless it's like, do you if it's in foreclosure? Why didn't they go into a quick sale? I don't understand that. I don't understand it at all. I would let that house go. I mean, your credit probably already fucked up. So what are you saving it? Like, girl, I just
She don't care. I'm gonna be real with you. She wants to be a kept woman because that's what PK wanted. And so she doesn't care if her name is on the deed. Like it was done is done. And so I don't know why they let her walk like do that. Like there's no way. I would have been calling her Pori. I would have went low and I would have said F you and what killed me is y'all gotta do y'all remember Dorit kind of throwing out there that she needs that Sutton needed to adjust her meds. I didn't like that. The fact that her father committed suicide and you said that and you let her do that to you, knowing how sensitive that shit is, I would have stood firm on that. I don't care. I can joke about myself. You cannot. No, you cannot. And I would have stood on that. But she is seeking validation from these women and she really ruined a genuine friendship with Garcelle to seek validation from these other white women. And for that, I am glad that Garcelle walked out and y'all did not get supper together. And that's that.
you know, it's she had to have known Garcelle was quitting because the level of self-centeredness that she had throughout the entire reunion, the level of unawareness, the lack of fight that she showed, it gave, girl, you leaving, I gotta save my ass, okay? Because I want to be here. I don't need to be here, but I want to be here, which is even worse sometimes than the bitch that need to be there. You know what I mean? A bitch that want to be there, do anything to continue to do so. You know what I mean? So, just incredibly disappointed in Sutton overall. And yeah, just a very, 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 very. They. It's clear she. I don't. I think it's a plan. A lot of people do the most during the season, and then when they're at the reunion, they purposely shrink so they could just make it to the next season. And I don't know why she thinks that she has to shrink. There needs to be someone willing to go against them that will stand up and say what they need to say. And the reason why Sutton and Garcelle were a beneficial duo for the viewers and a favorite duo for the viewers is one had a big mouth and was crass and said it, and the other one, you know, like it was a trade-off. One was good cop, one was bad cop. One had a big old mouth and said anything and did whatever they wanted to do, and then the other one would, be the accountability piece for it. And so I don't know what's going on with these two, well, with Sutton, but I was incredibly disappointed by her performance because there was any a time that reunion and that show needed someone to fight back, right or wrong, and just stand on whatever they said. It was this one because it was horrible. Like, to me, you couldn't have called me that. I know the insinuations that the remake, but the whole main role, girl, I would have wore her ass out, and I would have looked at Erica and said, "I know you're not laughing, pool house."
Pool house, period. Do you know?
And if what's the name wants some too in the middle, but Bose, I know you're not burning, you're not laughing ashes.
Not not Ash. You ain't right. Did you know that an interior designer came out and spoke about that little corny renovation? I mean, not renovation, redecoration of the pool house. That was a promo for the person who redesigned her.
Oh, that's smart.
Right. But if y'all realize, because I didn't realize, when they when Erica
Wait
and
a minute. Who did the house? IKEA?
no, he's a really famous decorator. I will say that. But what was
That's all the furniture she got to have. The IKEA,
no, it ain't.
The Nokia.
They walked through a furniture store and the person
No,
pointed
no,
out
it's fine. It just was. It still was tacky. Go ahead.
they pointed out that when they walked through the furniture store, the actual furniture that was on the floor is what really went into her apartment. So that's how you know it's a little bogus because she can't
Well,
afford.
that's smart. I would do that if I didn't have the money pay for promotion. Listen, this show reaches so many viewers, and the girls who know you, but maybe there's an everyday girl who has no clue about you that has the money that could afford it. Like I'll give her that. That was smart. You need to leverage what you
Not
have.
for Beverly Hills, it ain't.
Well, I mean, it's not Beverly Hills, but neither is she, and I'm sure she's
So
used to
she can
leverage.
go
I'm
with
sure. Yeah. Oh
Corey.
yeah, the Brokies have to go. I can't.
The
I can't
Brokies
do
gotta go. I'm not
I
here
can't do
for it.
Brokey. I can't do Brokey Beverly Hills no more. I can't. I have trouble buying my own cheeseburger. So why do I want to see the Erica and Dorit struggle to pay one? Like I don't get it. Alexa, Siri, play "In the Eyes of an Angel." In the eyes of an angel. Right, that's playing. But instead of it being them animals or whatever it is, it's me, Dorit, and Erica scrounging up change to get a double cheeseburger down from the McDonald's. Who wants to watch that? Well, that's going to be interesting. But who wants to watch that? I'm getting pissed.
I just know that I really didn't see it for Bose either. What she did to Sutton, and I'm not a Sutton fan in that moment, claiming, and this is let's clock this because Bose is very performative. And I said this on Instagram and I'll say it again. I have come to the conclusion that Bose definitely wanted to be the only black woman on that cast. And I saw
I
that
told you that from day one.
she showed that at the end of that. And when she attacked Garcelle, I cannot. You tapping the mic, baby. We can't hear you. Thank you.
Anywho, can you hear me now?
Yes.
There's a point in the reunion where it's obvious that she recognizes Garcelle's unhappiness, and whether she's a black woman, a white woman, an Indian woman, a yellow woman, a purple woman, she didn't look across that couch. She looked across that couch and noticed that Garcelle was down on her luck, back against the wind, trying to make it no way to win. And the woman who believes in championing other women didn't get up and console her, or didn't say a word of comfort. And there's a clear moment in the reunion where she recognizes it. So all that womanhood mess, you can miss me. You can miss me. I don't
Oh,
think she's for women like she says she is.
yeah. Garcelle wasn't talking about me. No. Bitch, yes, she was.
Oh yeah, she was.
Yes, she was.
Oh yeah, she
And you
was.
was trifling as hell. She gonna sit here and accuse Sutton of calling her an angry black woman. That is not what Sutton said. And I had to read
Oh,
somebody
Miss
on
Sparkle, let
Twitter.
me take that down. I didn't know that's what you said. Oh, take that down, Miss Sparkle. Don't get now. Come on. No, no, no. Oh Lord, y'all saying what you want to say tonight?
Yeah, like, no. She did not say you were an angry black woman. She said, why are you angry at me?
Woman,
And you did walk in with
she
an
walked it
air.
upset.
I just didn't like it. You walked in, and I will clock this. She walked in talking to them women in the front like she was their boss. I didn't like that either. Why are y'all sitting? Don't question me about a MNF thing. Why y'all sitting up here in the front? Y'all should be in the back. Who you talking to? You
Baby,
ain't
I would say, who, baby, who house is this?
Not
Do you,
yours.
do you work here?
Maybe she do because you know only Dory hire people of color to work in her house.
Hmm. She
Mm.
would have said, Chase, first of all, she didn't say it. Bose offered, and I would have never offered. But she would have said, "Yeah, go up there and check and see what them people in front of my bitch. Do I like Florence out the Jeffersons to you? You better go check on your own house, diva. Girl, please."
And that's the thing I didn't like. But Garcelle did say, "Yo, are you Dory's spokesperson?" Like, I can't. It really irks me. I will not be watching next season. I don't care if y'all do a shakeup.
No, I do. I will watch.
If it's a shakeup,
But if the right people are gone,
I don't want to see
honestly, I
Erica.
would only really like to see. I don't want to really like to see, but I'm okay with Sutton, Bose, and Kyle coming back because none of them like each other really. Um, Kyle wants to like Bose. Bose, excuse me. Kyle wants to like Bose. Excuse me. Kyle wants Bose to like her. Sutton wants Kyle to like her, and Bose does not like either one of them. So that's an interesting dynamic between the three of them. And then give me one old and three or four new, and y'all better work. That's all I got to say.
Let
Sutton
me
probably
ask
fight with.
let me ask you this question. How do you feel about Jennifer Tilly? Because we didn't talk about her.
I we already had so three quirky people. No, no, somebody is really like has a kink for quirky. Like we have Sutton, we have Kathy, and now Jennifer Tilly. Keep one. I don't need three quirky girls. I'm sorry.
I like Tilly.
It's not that I don't like Tilly. She grew on me, but I have space for one.
Got it.
You pushed it with Kathy, but Kathy was so lovable and endearing to me her first season.
Yeah.
That I was like, I was a champion of Kathy. And then she came to that reunion and ended them girls. I said, I told y'all. You thought I was lying, but I told y'all.
Yeah.
Word to Lil Boosie daughter. I told y'all now. I know y'all thought I was lying, but this review is so black, and I do have people who watch it that are not black. Thank y'all. This is a black review. Okay.
And I'm gonna say something else because I don't think I don't know if y'all saw it or not,
I got
but
notes.
I'm sorry. Um,
Damn.
the part where Bose
Wait a minute, everybody. The Toy B show.
no,
Damn, my little notes. Go ahead.
the part I don't know if you Bose sat up there and said to in the back and forth between her and Sutton, she was like, "Oh, I didn't call you angry. You were just strong." And she said, "I am strong."
She ate up with that. I like that. I don't care, but go ahead.
Okay, but she hawking the shirt off of that.
Yeah, yeah, she should. She finally got a quotable.
All right, well, good. Nobody gonna buy them raggedy ass wigs.
I
Now
think
I'm done.
how we go from wigs to shirts, shirts to wigs. Could you read that for me, please? Wow.
I'm tired of her.
I see.
Thank you, SD Mac. Jen should move on with her fab life. I like Tilly. I don't.
I like Tilly too. I don't have the reason why I don't pick Tilly.
Thank you for the
Thank
super
you for the
chat.
super chat, SD Mac. Thank you for your super chat. Did we read Demicio's comment?
No, we didn't. Sorry, Demicio. It wasn't on purpose.
Yeah, because you need to stop spending your damn money and come on back here and get to work and earn some. Okay.
Okay. Wait. All right. Well, Demicio,
What did he say?
which super chat said had to work late.
Oh,
Miss Meese has plenty of jobs.
damn,
Have
I
a
feel
good
bad.
review and read them hoes. Got
Oh, and
you.
I done read him whole. Oh God. Oh God. And he paid to say it. He said your favorite niece. That's what he said.
Meese. You go yourself, Meese.
Oh, let me see.
Said Meese.
I just, sometimes you got to minister into the young youth. Yes, you are knee. You're a little girl, right? But I, but I wouldn't call myself no little girl because niece is a little girl,
You said
right?
Meese, not niece.
His favorite who?
Wait, what did he say?
Niece? What's
You
the
about
niece?
Miss Meese has plenty of jobs. Talk
Miss
about
Niece. Oh, excuse me. That's my bitch. Miss Niece. I know that's right.
now. Look, you was about to read her name.
I'm gonna say, don't you ever publicly little girl yourself, but I guess you're a grown little girl. I know that's right, Ms. Niece. Niece is Ms. Niece to you. Oh girl, we got all these people in the room and we just bullshitting today. Hey everybody. Um Garcelle says no more questions. Did you think that was unprofessional?
No,
You didn't.
she's when a woman's fed up. When a woman's fed up, she's absolutely right. She was pissed. They walked in and ignored her. And I'm supposed to be friends with you, heifers. Okay. Listen. If I was Garcelle, I love when she tell you could fuck off. I love when she says that. I would have told her to fuck off if I was there.
Sammy says her mind was made up.
It was. Erica was right when she went on Watch What Happens Live. That part. She was like, she quit 2 weeks ago at the review.
Girl, she been quit. And cut the crap. Andy cut the crap. Just like she had to cut the crap like she didn't know it was about her. Miss Cheryl.
Oh, yeah.
I like Bo's though. Hair. Y'all know y'all ask a lot of people that say a lot about it. I like her hair because I love that whole like Janet Jackson Control like album cover.
80s again?
Yes, very like Shirley Murdoch first album. Y'all go look at Shirley Murdoch. Should I?
I know what Shirley.
I like that kind of hair. So like when I see it, I be like, when I was 17, I did what people told me, and I be working that one side that's like this. That's really.
That's what horses do. What you do?
What are you talking about? Why would a horse do that? When
When
have you
they
ever seen a horse
gallop?
do that?
When they gallop. And that's what it looked like when. Let me shut up.
What? What are you talking about?
Shirley,
What?
I'm done. I'm sorry. We had a super chat. I'm sorry.
You did?
Thank you again.
Thank you, SD Matt. Baby, when I tell you SD Matt, Zoel, and the people of America, y'all don't play. Zeta, y'all don't play about us. Thank you, girl. Go ahead. And you too, in the go ahead, read it.
Oh, Sean, right.
Wait, read it slower.
Okay. SD Mac and his son's friendship won't stand another season.
You can buy a super chat too.
Jennifer Tilly is too good for
so
this.
We can keep paying some bills. Go on.
Thank you, SD Mac.
For the rest of the day, if y'all give us super chat, I'll sing the super chat song for you. What did Sean say that was correct?
Sean said,
because y'all know she don't.
The horses be trotting. That's exactly. You knew exactly what I meant. I said galloping. Oh shit. Those wigs are talent and pageant wigs.
I love pageants. I'm gay. I love pageants. And that is such like gay Miss Gay USFA, like very much like, yeah, absolutely, girl. Yeah. Give me body. Give me body. Give me hair.
Oh my God. Y'all are hilarious in these comments.
Y'all miss being messy with us too, huh? I see you, messies. Oh, right now, messies. The messies. Oh.
Happy birthday, Patricia Hunt.
Hey, happy birthday, Patricia.
It was April 9th, but we wasn't on, so happy birthday.
Love you too, SD Mac.
This panel is out of control.
I don't know what's going on today, shit. I've been threatened.
I ain't had no liquor neither.
So. Me neither. I have been threatened. And nobody's sticking up for me, damn it. I feel like Garcelle.
Oh man.
Okay, this is
This
the hair right here, y'all. I'm talking about.
that look like a horsey tail.
So the bullshit. Shit. Oh God. Ooh. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. You can still see what I'm doing?
Yes. This is what I'm saying. She's taken from the 80s, baby. I cannot. Stiff, giving very stiff. Like
This time I won't show it to the reunion.
they put, what was the spray they put on their hair? Aquanet?
Aquanet. Aquanetta. Miss
Child.
Aquanetta.
That's
Oh,
what Rose
y'all.
got on her hair, holding them tings up. Yo, but the
I
thing
love
is,
this hairstyle. It's so cute. Did you see when Janet redid it?
no.
It was really cute. She redid it to honor the anniversary of Control. It was so cute.
But
I
don't
love that kind of hair, so that don't bother me. Y'all reading, not me.
I know, but don't all them pins from when they put them up dudes hurt? Damn. I remember when I was doing updos because back in the day they put French rolls in my hair.
Wait. Is that the first time y'all heard of like a gay pageant? Miss
No,
Gay US of A, Miss Black America. Black America's a big one. Miss Black Universe is a big one. Miss Duval, baby, you can't get to the universe, and you can't get the MBU Miss Black Universe, and you can't get to Miss Black America. None of that, baby. If you don't win Duval, you have to win Miss Duval, honey. Okay,
I
because
almost participated in one
who
when I was younger, a pageant. I don't remember
a
which
gay
one,
a drag
not a
queen
gay one, but a regular one. You know what I mean?
Tori B, who you been dating lately?
Excuse me?
You been
I
on
beg
any
you, I
dates?
beg you, I beg your pardon.
No more questions. Okay.
No more
I almost
questions.
had a love lagoon right here in the middle. What we was talking about? But yeah,
We're not
Rose.
doing Love Lagoon again because
Love Lagoon.
out of pocket.
Love Lagoon was so fun.
Ask Chase about his tea.
No ma'am.
No, ma'am. Look, look,
No
no,
ma'am. No ma'am. Okay. What'd you think about Kathy laughing at Kyle being a lesbian?
not pull a cow, Tory. No, absolutely not.
Well, speaking of Kyle, what did you think of Kathy laughing at Kyle for being a lesbian?
Kathy always gonna spill her tea. She was getting tired
Wait, read this. Tori's got a man
at
at
home,
home. Is
and
that
he's
true? Love
so
Lagoon.
good too. His name is Marley, and he's a dog.
Boo,
That's the
boo,
only man that resides here. Y'all,
boo, boo.
look, see Marley.
What?
All
So we like the Messies,
right. The Messies.
the messy boots. What them?
Her
The
messy
messy
boots.
boots.
All right, now he don't want to get down. You
The
see
messy
how
boots.
men do?
Hey, baby, put it all down. Get out. Oh, and then people say, "Oh,
That's
all
the
right." But
only.
what you think? I like the chasers. Some girls like the tussles, but we're gonna have to pick one before we get up out of here. Kathy is funny as fuck. No, I thought Kathy was really stunting Kyle's growth. Um, in her lesbian hood by doing all that laughing and stuff like that. And that's probably why Kyle doesn't want to tell us because the people in her life have not made it easy for her to express herself or, say what's going on in her life without little girling her.
She made it clear it wasn't her kids, so it got to be other people in her family.
Well,
Um,
I'm talking about Kyle and herself, though. Oh, yes. Her kids are very accepting, is what you're
she
saying.
said that,
And
yeah,
then, and on the other side of the couch is Kathy laughing
yeah, absolutely.
and told her children. She did, yeah. Girl,
Yeah,
let me tell y'all
I
who
told
she said,
Paris.
girl. She said, girl, guess who dyking?
Well, no, she the lipstick lesbian. What they or the femme? She
I
would be
don't
the femme.
know. I don't know. I don't we don't care. Um,
Thank you.
thank you.
It's cute. And he bad.
But honestly, do you get what I'm going with that? Like that does not help a person coming out of the closet.
She's
Cause
I don't even like to talk about it because she's so not trying to speak about it. So
but we don't give her that grace because of what she did to Denise. So
I agree, but this is my
sorry.
thing. Why do you shouldn't have brought her on the show if you wasn't ready to open up? We done seen you at backstage at her show and all the things, and that's what
Kissing her on
Andy
a
was
music
saying.
video butt naked.
Yeah, that's what Andy was saying. He was like, "But you put this out here. This ain't on us. Like we gonna ask you because we see it."
Go ahead and read Robo Adventures comment. I gotta sing.
Yes, go ahead.
In
Thank you,
the eyes
Robo's Adventure,
of an
for
angel.
your super chat.
Thank you for your
That has a
money.
history of questionable behavior
Go read the super chat.
when it comes to race. Let's not forget her I don't see color. I'm a southern woman seen with Crystal. She used Garcelle for coverage all of these seasons. Love you guys. Love you too, Robo.
Thank you, love you, Robo. While I'm doing this, don't forget that I did a episode of reality right after about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I did it with House of Aaron, who is of course the House of Aaron from House of Aaron on YouTube. And you guys know that House of Aaron is very anti. I don't want to put words in his mouth, but he does not see it for Kenya in this situation between Kenya and Britt. And I don't see it for Britt and Kenya in this situation. So it was a very much an interesting uh, Beverly Hills style tussle, is what I call it. We tussle like white women. Okay. Oh, Lord. Thank you so much, SD Matt.
You should well put a spin on melodies from heaven. It's raining. It's raining super chats.
Oh, I was like, wait, what? Okay, go ahead.
Thank you, SD Mac again. I don't think Kyle's are that accepting. That that is Kyle's not that accepting. That is her problem. Yeah.
Hmm. You have to be accepting to get acceptance, and so that is why I think all of those sisters probably have the sisters have that like goofy shit, you know. And then when it's time to be serious, you have one like cracking up and doing like weird voices and making it about them. Either way, I did not like that. Again, for those just now entering the room, thank you, SD Matt, for your super chat. In the eyes of your money, we're gonna keep talking about Beverly Hills. Okay, so I think that it really stunts a person's growth in an area where Kyle um, you know, does not get any grace. So it will probably be easier for her to just come on out the closet if she munching on that lady like that, you know?
Wait, I just realized SD Mac. If you take away the K, what would and replace the letter? What would it? She spelled.
What? If you do what?
Never mind. The people who are watching live can see because you
Tell
can't.
me, I be wanting to know.
No, she spelled Kyle wrong.
Oh,
It
vile.
would have said, but I mean, it could have been another letter put there, and it would have
Did
been
you?
Dyke, like you said.
Okay, we're gonna wrap it up. Did you see how Dorit sent a text message 5 minutes before the reunion so Kyle wasn't getting her ass to Teddy?
I don't. I'm sorry. I really don't care.
I
I don't
wish
care about none of them women.
I,
None
I
of
wish Teddy the best in her recovery. And I would urge her to focus on her recovery and not the wrong thing, like
like dating.
who texting her and all that kind of. Now she was allegedly fucking some lady husband when that lady was. Oh,
While you had cancer, you should have been paying attention to that. Okay, you
that
should
lady
have
was in
listened
the
to Dyke.
hospital on a hospital bed delivering their child, and she was allegedly busy fucking that lady husband in Miami.
The horse trainer.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
with
So
them horse
again,
teeth.
I do not care. Sorry. And it's not about being mean. It's fuck cancer always, but still. I know she's happy they mentioned her on the show. Anyway, we have another super chat. Oh my
In
God.
the eyes of your money, we gonna read your super chat.
My bad. I meant Kyle.
Thank you for the correction. Thanks for the correction. We appreciate it, S. D Mac.
Yeah, they was talking about scissoring a lot. You right, SD back. I forgot about that. Remember that? Was it last season? Was it last season they was talking about scissoring?
Yeah, probably. Um,
Maybe they did. Dory insinuated that Kyle and Teddy had something going on.
well, Kyle gave away that PK dating because they asked Kyle would she tell Ted would PK ever tell her if he was dating, and she was like, um, no. So she already knows. But what did you think of? Well, no. As the reunion wraps out, during the reunion, Sutton kept saying, Garcelle would be like, I'm over this," and Sutton would be like, "They're really mad at me." It could never just be about Garcelle. Sutton always found a way to make it about her. And from there, we do the toast. And then Garcelle refuses to take the group photo. She storms off to the back and says that she's always a team player, but today was some bullshit. Not one person looked at her and smiled. Not one person validated her and acknowledged her owning, the things that they were coming up to her about, whether they liked her answer or not. She owned it and, stood on her word or apologized and corrected when need be. And none of that was acknowledged. And she just feels like this particular group does not like her. So
They
when
don't.
Kyle was attempting to gaslight her about why she felt no one smiled at her after Garcelle spoke to her at the beginning of the reunion, and Kyle brought past her, and Garcelle spoke again, excuse me, to Kyle, and Kyle did not respond again, and started speaking to the other black girl in the room, Bose. She acted aloof when Garcelle mentioned that no one smiled at her and no one was really interacting with her. Meanwhile, backstage, she says, "No one likes her. Thank you for the opportunity." And she's out. Sutton then goes and checks on her after Sutton takes the group photo while telling the other ladies, especially the ops like Erica, "Oh, I don't get it. I just don't get it." Of course you wouldn't get it.
Mm-hmm.
Of course you wouldn't. And from there, she then goes ahead. And the reason why she wouldn't get it, I was going to hold on. I'm not holding on. The reason why she gets it is because
Her
her
white
white ass.
privilege.
They're all women are privileged, so I don't care. But she grew up privileged and Garcelle didn't. So yes, privileged, living in a bubble next door to Reet on a main road ass would never get it because she's never made the attempt to get it. And I am going to say it here today. Yeah, yes, they may have hung out off camera, as Crystal Kalminkoff says on Carlos King's show. So to her, she didn't feel like the friendship was fake. But to me, what I viewed, what I've witnessed, and how I've been made to feel is one lady, i.e., Garcelle, thought it was a friendship, and the other lady looked at it as a convenient alliance. Because at the end of the day, no matter how nice we are to people, no matter how much we bite our tongue, no matter how much we attempt to acclimate into certain social circles, society, work circles, which is why people like Bose have to undercut other black women while faux preaching it, and the only people believing it is the people who are easily fooled or white themselves. Okay? Then we have to deal with bosses not taking us serious and ridiculing us as well while we're on our job, and then later having to go back and recant only because the public is there to hold him accountable. But imagine how many black women and black people in general go to work and are mistreated, and their bosses in on the mistreatment, and ain't nobody there to hold them accountable, because what are we going to do? Lose our job because he fucking with you? We can't. You have all of these things, years of microaggressions, years of alienation. And you mean to tell me, Sutton, when the lady rode with you through all your bullshit,
And the hospital.
didn't come back and take the picture that she wanted to take for years? And you mean to tell me you go back and say she's gone?
I want to suck.
Now I wanted to go eat supper. And you sit in the op space and say, I don't get it. I don't understand why. That means that that lady thought that she was your fucking friend, because I'm sure she has told Sutton that she has felt alienated from the rest of the group. And it's primarily because she was defending your ass, because they wanted to get to know Garcelle at one point. They never really wanted to fuck with you. And Garcelle put her and sacrificed her feelings and her relationships that she could have built within the group because of A, her big mouth, and B, because she was taking care of your ass and making sure you had somebody to fuck with, and making sure you had somebody who had your back. And you mean to tell me you kick in the op's face, you take the picture, and then you go back and don't, you're like, oh my God, let me go call her. The next thing you say is, we were supposed to have supper, which is about you again. Sutton, you're full of shit. This friendship was an alliance on your behalf. You used her, and it's hurts. It's hurtful. What do you think about that bullshit?
Yeah.
I'm pissed.
All of them in that little circle. If Bose is so pro-black and for black women, why didn't you go over there and check on Garcelle? Why did you allow your friend, why didn't you educate your friend on why it was nasty of you to say to a black woman that she is being unprofessional while walking away?
Because what's called unprofessional?
Yes. No. No.
Was Sutton unprofessional?
No. So it's only unprofessional
And
when a black
Bose,
woman.
this on the way, and Bose, the one who preached sister and unity between black women, sat there and let us say that shit.
That was the part. You
I
stood there and allowed her to say that.
I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna blow up. I'm gonna do in the eyes. I'm sorry. Oh,
Again,
my microphone on. Oh, girl.
yes. So for me, I thought what Dorit said to what she said in that moment about her tone to me was very condescending. And secondly, who are you talking to? Why are you talking to a black woman like you're reprimanding her? So if I was Garcelle, I would have told Garcelle, oh, y'all could fuck off. And I would have said it with my whole chest. Because that was nasty. And this is the second, not the first, but the second time Dorit came out her face in a very condescending way to Garcelle at a reunion. Now, Chase gets triggered because I did it a couple weeks ago. But when she yelled Garcelle's name, like she lost her ever-loving mind, she should have got popped in her mouth.
Dolce Delicious, I love you. I'm not saying that that's her job, but don't come on here singing it, bring it. If these are the things that you said that you're about.
Where was it?
This is what she said she was about.
Yeah.
I'm not putting that on her. Hey, I bought this, and this is not my order. This is not right. This is not what you sold me. Okay? So that's where I'm coming from. I don't think that black people should stick together because they're black. I don't think that anyone has, well, excuse me, I do think that. Let me be very clear, because I am that kind of a person, but I don't get mad at others who don't feel the same way that I do. Do you get what I'm saying? It's hard. So if I have an opportunity to create space, when I get into the little spaces, not little because no space that God has ever put me in was little, but when I get to those spaces and when I've gotten the things that I've gotten, that's the space that he's allowed me to create so far, I've shared. You see, I'm not up here by myself, right, Tori B?
Right.
So I share, but that's me.
She followed up.
And that's who she said she was. Go ahead, Tori B.
It's not about protection. It's more so that if your friend who is white is displaying a microaggressive behavior or a behavior, because right, she sat there and said something, you call me an angry black woman, right? If you see your bestie doing that, why didn't you say, no, that's not the right thing to say? and it has nothing to do with Garcelle. But why would you stand there and let her speak to another black woman in that manner? That is the problem I have. And what Bose does not know is that Dorit has done and had these behaviors over the years. I remember when Garcelle clocked it, when fucking Dorit said she has people all types of, well, she tried to clean it up, but she basically was saying she employs people of color, and she was like, so
Oh
you
God.
you only do that, like you only they, you know, they're from everywhere, you know, we're cultural. No, you're not. When you're not sensitive to other people's cultures and norms, that is not okay to be screaming at a black woman, because if she takes it to a whole nother level, which I will give Garcelle, she has the patience of a saint, because I'd have turned up on them
Couldn't
hoes.
be me.
Yeah, it could not be me.
I would have said, "What you said, bitch?" No.
It could not be me.
I do things. That's how I do shit.
Yeah, like it's not about, she don't have to back Garcelle, but your bestie was wrong. Correct your bestie. You was correcting her every other place. She wanted to be the only one left on this cast. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't even give a fuck about Bose.
Oh my God.
I don't. And I'm telling y'all, previously, as a black woman who works in corporate America, I looked up to her, and she disappointed me in so many different ways, in her behavior and the way she carried herself and the way she spoke to those women. Again, I said when she walked into that into Dorit's party and she spoke to all of those women like that, and it wasn't just Garcelle, I thought that was wrong. You don't, that ain't even your house. Who the hell are you talking to? You ain't my
Don't
mama.
go back. Don't go back. Come on back. Come on back.
Yeah,
Read this
no.
comment for me, please. Come on back.
I'd have put my foot in the ass. I ain't gonna
Come
lie.
on back.
Child.
Read the comment, please.
Well, who said, somebody said she had a kente call?
Read the comment, please.
Oh, Garcelle is a coward and ran when she was beginning to turn into the villain.
A little bit of that I'm agree with. Because that's not what she operated in, but those actions could be interpreted as such. And I'll say that I am disappointed she didn't burn the house down before she left. But then I do understand that she would have been one of the only ones not homeless. So I
No,
get why she did what she did, but I don't like it. I don't like that she did that. But I get why she did that. You get nothing else from me.
you
I'll
know
tell
why
you.
she did that?
Because white women on the, and I just want to say, because the white women on that show been doing it for years. What you say, baby?
What would have happened is she would have been labeled aggressive, the angry black woman, all of the tropes that they always call us. That is why she didn't do it. It's
Uh,
okay for everybody else to do it, but it's not okay when a black woman does it.
Someone said she chose the wrong hill to die on. The robbery was not it. We all thought it. Sometimes you keep to yourself. It's just, in my
I
opinion,
won't disagree with that. I will agree with
we
that.
all thought it.
Right. We all thought it. That's not
I
something
said
they
once
do
when
for
it
me.
got brought up again, I just would have been like, Bo's white. Like, I don't want to talk about it. It's so long ago. Let's just move forward. I wouldn't have, but she brought it up again, So she's not without critique. In my opinion, there's things that she could be critiqued on. What we're
Yeah,
talking
she
about
can.
right now is the treatment of her. Let's go ahead and move on to some other things so we can get on. Did you have anything you wanted to wrap it up with, baby? Because I know you talk too much. I know you
No, I,
got something you want to say
I
about it.
said it. No, I said it. I'm not.
You sure?
I don't want to be the angry black woman on here. So there you go.
Okay, but this is a space where you won't be an angry black woman. You would just be an angry person. I don't think you're angry because you're a black woman. I
I
think you're
just
angry because you just think you're Tory B.
Garcelle, I give you grace. I respect what you did. You gave them heifers way more grace than I could have. But what I will say is the time for you to put your foot in her ass is when Erica cursed at your minor son.
Yeah,
Everybody,
that was the one time you could have went ham over.
yeah, like you could have
Baby.
did it, baby,
She
and
would have.
nobody
She
would
should
have
have do
blamed
some. Yeah, she went like this. She just dove on her ass, and everyone was like, "Yeah." And you better not hit her back. If you hear that back, that's racist. You better not hear that back. That's racist.
Yeah, like so and Dolce Delicious, I will say this, right? Would anybody else speak to anybody else's minor child like that? I don't recall any of them other adults speaking to minor children like that. And they wouldn't have. And the fact that Mauricio, Dorit, PK, and Kyle sat there and laughed about it like that shit was funny, utterly disgusting. So for me, and they're so privileged, you're not realizing that you needed to read the room and that wasn't the thing to do. Okay? So for me, they alienated her. This is years of frustration and bullshit she put up with, and I'm glad she left. I would have liked for her to cuss their asses out, but that's not what we got. And it's okay.
Cause I don't respond like that, baby.
Yeah.
I don't respond like that, baby. Not me. Not me. Not me. Not me. In the words of Teresa Judah, not me. It's gonna be on you. Not me. It's gonna be on your head. Damn, Jersey used to be worth something.
Child, let it go.
It's gonna be on your head.
Imagine somebody would have cursed at Teresa's children. Ain't no
what?
She wouldn't have gave up till she saw blood, bro.
She would have pushed Andy across the couch again.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I don't believe in segregation amongst the housewives. I don't believe that we shouldn't be included in the same spaces as the other girls because the other girls don't know how to act. And that's why I'm against segregation. But other than that, I understand where you're coming from. But it's sad that we have to do that in order to be protected. So that's more of an indictment on them than it is on us.
I just think
when I say them, I'm not saying white people and black. I'm just saying people who are racist. You know what I mean? And people who are not.
I just don't believe in tokenism. So have a few housewives from different ethnic backgrounds. Like Garcelle shouldn't have been the only one. Then you brought in Crystal and then took her away. Y'all don't have to agree, but
rightfully so.
I knew he was gonna say that, but
well, what do you want me to do about it?
But yeah, like give us somebody else. It just, you know what the sad part is?
Andre say they played deuces when she was walking out. I know that's
is the fact that Renna has some slick shit to say.
We don't report on her over here.
Okay, yeah. Fuck that hoe.
Oh, what has gotten into you?
They pissed me off.
Okay, well then. All right, you guys, let's go ahead. Oh. We're on No Chaser TV's Instagram. Go ahead and continue the follow train over there and follow us. We got some tea. Can you hear it?
Well, is this a game? Are we pleading because I plead the fifth.
It's not. Now you've hung out with Portia and Simon, I think several times.
I have.
Do you feel like it was ever real?
Well, is this a game? Are we pleading because I plead the fifth.
It's not every day I get to sit down with you, so I have to know. Do you feel like
is this called sip and drink or something?
Okay.
I'm a drink on that one, honey.
Do you feel like Portia loved him? Do you feel like Simon loved Portia?
Yes. Simon loved Portia.
Okay. We'll just leave that there. Well, that's all the tea I have for you today, honey.
Well, honey, you had some drinks for me too, because I haven't drank 2 sips over here fooling with them questions, honey.
All right. And then this one.
Ashley Darby. Have you been seeing her singing up and down the TL?
I have. I did see her sing Roberta Flack.
That and then Beyonce's Work It Out.
I didn't see that one.
Okay, good. But listen.
Good.
You have critiqued a lot of voices. We've seen you talk about Candy's voice, Demetria, Kim Zolciak.
All of y'all.
So
all of y'all.
Based on what you've seen, if you were having an event, would you rather have Candy sing or Ashley?
Would I rather have Candy sing or Ashley? I'm going with Ashley.
Ashley, really?
Really?
Over wow.
Ashley, say that song, girl. Roberta Flack. You did good.
Ashley Darby. Have you been seeing her singing up and down the TL?
I have.
All right. What did you think about that? She's saying that, well, Nene saying that Portia wasn't really in love with, well, she didn't say it, but she didn't answer. So what did you take that as?
I thought her and Candy are in a good place, so she not gonna be messy with her.
She just was. She said she would choose Ashley Darby.
I think she was playing. I think she was just being funny, but she not going.
Don't joke like that.
Who
would you pick?
I definitely wouldn't pick Ashley Darby, but I think she was just being funny and messy. I feel like that's
it is not from a vocal standpoint, you guys, but I would pick Ashley Darby because I like karaoke.
The shirt, and that's where she need to keep it, and not on nobody's stage, and not on nobody's morning show, and definitely not singing no damn Roberta Flack. You need to be singing Ashanti or something.
Oh, Sam's gonna get you for that.
I don't care. I said what I said. Oh baby, oh baby.
Iconic.
She stole that from Janet Jackson.
Oh baby.
No, not that part, but like, and you know, she tried to be sensual and sexy with it. I'll be like, girl, the video.
I don't
you don't remember the video?
Dolce Delicious says she like yodeling. What to read our Facebook comment?
Oh, we got a Facebook. Okay. Hi, Joanne. Gainy. Keep it moving, Garcelle. Do you, girl?
That's right. You, boo?
Honey is booked and busy, so she.
I told you. Oh, they coming for you, Torby. Get our ass.
Not all Sammy said was Ashley turned that thing into Roberta Flack.
He said, "Now wait a minute, Torby."
He said, "Wait a minute. Listen."
Love wants to know why there's Ashanti in it. She ain't even did nothing.
Listen. I was listening to the song that J-Lo did, and really it was Ashanti singing. I mean, you letting people take credit for your stuff, girl.
All right, you guys. Kenya Moore is coming on Friday.
It's a cultural divide. I'm gonna get it on the flow.
Sorry, y'all. Kenya Moore is coming on Friday. She's going to be doing her Kenya's Confessions. We can't play that because we don't know if he's copyrighted or not, and we don't want to get a copyright strike. Okay, so I'm sorry, you guys. You can go to No Chaser TV socials to see that. Thank you guys so much. This week we hit 50,000 total subscribers / followers across all platforms. And thank you so much for a huge first quarter. We raked in 46 million views across all platforms first quarter. So January through March 2025. Just blessed beyond measure. Thank you so much for all of your support.
Yes, thank you guys. You're the reason why we come to work.
Oh my God. So is that shade, Tori B? Because in that video that we could not play because we, trying to be something and be so well.
Yeah, that ring is.
Because is that a wedding band and a ring?
Yes, it is.
So clearly she's not over this thing with Britt Eady, but should she be?
No. And I'm gonna be again. I've said that Kenya definitely took it too far. Absolutely, positively. But where I have a problem is that this lady, Britt Eady, keeps lying. And she tried to blame Kenya for losing her license, which she didn't lose her license. But Shamia asked her and was like, how did you lose your license? And she didn't clarify. And it's just like, she wants sympathy and she's the perpetual victim. And I'm glad that my new fave clocked that. So what I will say is she has a right to not be over it because Britt is gloating and basically said, and guess who's still here? And this, and this. That's not cute, child, because you shouldn't have never threatened her with guns and violence and whips. I don't know what whip you had. And
in your whips.
Right. Like, I don't know, but it was just so uncouth and unbecoming of somebody who claims to be so esteemed, and you talking to women like that for no reason because you made up some story in your head that Kenya didn't like you, although we never saw it. And even Andy himself is like, well, what happened? What did she say? What did she do? And she couldn't verbalize it herself, looking like a whole deal on Watch What Happens Live the other night.
It was definitely shade, and I appreciated it. By the way, since we're speaking Real Housewives of Atlanta, can I just say Shamia, Kelly, and Angela are doing a damn thing. Those are my favorite housewives. They led the best scene on the season this past Sunday, and there was no OGs or no unforgettables around. There were 4 newbies, and excuse me, was it 4? There were 3 newbies and Drew.
Yep.
That is something to be bravo, because oh God, that scene was fucking amazing.
It really was. And if you recall, I said I am excited to see what Angela is going to bring.
Yeah, you said that, but I told you it was going to be a good season. Y'all told me no, and I told you no, it is. Y'all told me no, it ain't.
I told y'all Angela was going to do it. Anybody that could put up with Charles Oakley.
What I just said.
I heard what you said.
You're not going to acknowledge what I said.
Yes, you said it.
Starting to feel real Garcelle in these streets. I don't know.
Like I said, I told y'all anybody who could put up with Charles Oakley's ass know what they doing. Okay? And even Kelly had to admit. She said, oh, she is a shady girl. Oh my gosh, she surprised me. And it was Angela who stood firm and said what needed to be said. And she's like, let's not forget why King is not here. You're the one who started it, and that is the reason why she is not here. Take some accountability, because
she didn't have to lie about it. She started off lying. You know what I called her on the reality rundown, Tori B?
What did you call her?
I said to anyone that was willing to set up a whole episode about how she lost her license behind what Kenya Moore did at that hair spa, and then come to find out she did not lose her license. It was under investigation. Mind you, she spoke to Shamia the day before the event, and told Shamia that she lost her license. I think she told her mom she lost her license. And at the beginning, she said that she's under investigation for losing her license, to lose her license to her husband. So she was pushing this license narrative to make us feel even worse for her, and even worse for her due to a situation that Kenya, did that was unfortunate. So if we felt bad for you, even though we felt like you started it, we being me, because you started that shit. Yeah, that was wrong what Kenya did to you as well, but 2 wrongs don't ever make no right. And then you spend the whole episode, which was super fucking size, so not even the whole hour and 15 minutes trying to make us believe that you lost your license, and you didn't. You know what I called that on the reality right after?
What did you call it?
I said that she was playing in our face. And then do you know what I said playing in our face meant as viewers?
Pissing in our face and telling us it's right.
No. Well, yeah. But no, I said it was emotionally manipulative.
It is. It absolutely is.
So this is who we're dealing with. You want to, she didn't lie. She lied again.
She lies about it.
Emotionally manipulative. And for that reason, you guys, I want to be very clear. For that reason, I am not attending Britt's pity party about this. Because if you're so sad you got time to lie.
I don't like people
being played like a fool. Listen to me, hear me. Y'all are being played. You're being played.
I don't like people who act like victims. She sat up there before
victimized, though, Tori.
She sat up here and lied before the episode aired when this first broke. She said she was hazed. She said she didn't have any weapon. She never said anything about any weapons. All of that is a lie. We heard it. Not only did you say you had pistol, you said you had a whip. Whether that meant a car or a physical whip, we don't know, because when you are not specific, you leave that up to anybody's interpretation. So I don't know what you meant by whip, but I know that if you gonna mention a pistol to me, you better have it on you. Oh, so I'm in your behind. Because that was disgusting. And then she sat up on Watch What Happened. I ain't never had a pistol. So why would you say that?
She did say she never had a pistol, correct?
Correct.
So give me 1 second before you continue. Please don't say anything. Just get
I know. I realized when I stopped what you said.
No, you keep going. Yeah, get ahead of the moment.
Yeah. Every time, and I keep my pistol with me always. Security that's at the gas station. I only go to gas stations that have security there. I only go to the same gas stations if I'm in the city. Yeah. So yeah, every time, and I keep my pistol with me always. Never.
And you see the statement that she released about how she never said pistol. Mind you, they were in Buckhead. Excuse me, not Buckhead. Well, you need your pistol at too. Don't get it twisted. It's just nicer. But Bankhead, they were all concerned about their safety. And then Bravo says they conducted an investigation and determined she didn't have a gun on set. How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? Her husband was there and dropped out. How do you know he had a thing on him? How do you know? How do you know? How do you know?
It's given y'all didn't want Kenya and you found any little reason to get, and I'm not saying that she didn't deserve something, but so did Britt. Both of them should have been suspended. So you kept one and suspended the other. Had Britt not did what she did, this whole situation with Kenya wouldn't have happened.
Because I feel like both of them should be fired anyway, for being honest. If ever we're firing people.
If you're going to do it both. Yeah, I agree. Like, that was crazy to me.
Well, we gotta go. So let me wrap on that. I understand.
Okay.
Okay, that's all right. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Before we go, Dr. Heavenly's son was in the blogs and in the news about an alleged act that took place in 2023 on Georgia State University campus. A lot of people are holding Dr. Heavenly's feet to the fire because they feel like if it was anybody else, she would be talking about this. So why isn't she talking about this on a personal life? I'm just going to go ahead and say, we'll begin reporting on it once, things happen. But right now it's alleged that he did it. He's not been convicted or anything. But I don't know. What did you think? What do you think? I don't think that that's an indictment on the parenting, but I do think people are relishing in that being exposed because she acts like there's nothing. She's untouchable and there's no T's in her. There's no T's. So what did you think really quickly?
So I am neutral in this and I'm going to explain why. Okay.
You gotta hurry up because I gotta go.
Oh, sorry. I'm not. It's not that I'm a super Heavenly fan. The problem is if you're gonna say that about Heavenly, then you gotta hold Nene to the fire then, because wasn't her son arrested?
But nobody blamed Nene for that. I didn't blame Nene for that.
I know, so I can't blame Heavenly for it.
I didn't blame Heavenly for that. I don't think anybody. Nene lived her life loud and out front, and she didn't spend her time exposing and orchestrating mess on other cast members. She was just organically in the moment and in the field, living her life like those OGs were at the time. So when people see you orchestrating and trying to ruin people's lives, treating people that you entered onto the show like shit, treating people that you was cool with for years like shit, setting people up, always talking about people's husbands, always talking about this, sparing nobody's business, any expense, the fact that you're hiding business of your own. People do feel cheated, slighted because they feel like you don't bring nothing but mess. So why didn't you bring the real? And so that's why they're delighting in this news. Okay. I believe all of the above, but I don't delight in the news.
I don't delight. That's her child.
I do believe everything else. Yes, that's crazy that she, and yes, but I cut off at the delight because it's unfortunate that this is being alleged, and hopefully it's not true. But if it is, it's even more unfortunate because, when you hear what they said that he did, and I'm only paraphrasing it, I believe that there was a altercation between him allegedly and another patron where he hit the person allegedly from behind, slapped the person and beat the person up real bad. They are then alleging that he got into the car and allegedly began driving. The police officer allegedly tried to get him to stop with his hand and he wouldn't. So the police officer allegedly had to draw a firearm, and at that time he stopped. So that is why there's a battery charge and an aggravated assault charge, I believe, allegedly against her son. And so we're just talking about it. But again, I don't delight in it. And this isn't a gotcha moment for me. The gotcha moment for me is going to be anything dealing with Damon and heavily directly, but not the children. So to me, it's not a gotcha moment. I'm going to open the phone lines. They're already open, actually. So if you want to call in really quickly, please come on and give us a call. I am actually about to hop over to the lean. So yeah, an error occurred on Facebook. Okay, all right, temporary error. All right, but I am about to hop over to the lean. So if you have anything, let us know. Andre, I am not a parent either. Me either. I don't know how. If I was a parent, I'd lose my damn mind. No, Andre. That being said, since it doesn't look like we have any callers, wow, we had a lot of people watching. Thank you guys. Make sure that you tune in. Follow me over to the lean on YouTube. We're going to do an in-depth review of the Beverly Hills reunion. So I'll be over there talking Beverly Hills more in depth. And I want to thank you, girl. No, they didn't. I know you did. Girl, Demetrio, I'm sorry because I have to go. So I do apologize. But thank you guys so much for all of your support. Thank you, Tori B. We do appreciate you for coming on in to work. Nobody does it like we does it, and that's why we do's it. Okay, and we will seize it. Maybe you want to give them another one this week?
Maybe we can.
Maybe we'll see. We'll see. Because there's a lot of teas on the table according to Tori B. So in the meantime, make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, follow us, turn on the notification bell wherever you're following us. Thank you on Facebook. Thank you on X. Thank you on YouTube. Everybody in the VIP lounge. To all of the super chatters today, SD Mac, love, Zoel. I mean, it's not love, Amanda K, Zoel, but love. Thank you, Sean. Everybody, Robo Adventure, Durga, Dolce Delicious. Everybody, thank you guys so much. Okay.
And Demetrio.
Demetrio as well. Sammy, Antonio, everybody. We do greatly appreciate you. All the new people that were in the room tonight. Thank you guys so much. And I'm going to hop over on the lean. And we will see you throughout the week on No Chaser TV Social. All right. I appreciate y'all. Peace out. Yeah. Ooh. I'm joking. I'm joking.